What's up, Guardians? It's the Colin Show back with another video for you guys today, and today I'm going to be giving you the complete guide to how to play a hunter in this brand new game mode called Gambit. I'm going to go over strategies, loadouts, and overall how to win more games, because I found out during the free trial of this mode, it's not as easy as they made it seem on paper. So, before we get started in this, be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for Cade. And now, let's get started. If you're running Gunslinger, use incendiary grenades for that burn damage, marksman dodge for that instant reloads, triple jump for the most mobility, and away at the outlaw because it has dead shot, which gives you more accuracy, then explosive knife for, well, it's an explosive knife, and six shooter. Six shooter can be one of the most valuable things if you're invading, and I'll get back to invadings later. But now, let's do this. Next, I'd use Antelope D for that faster fire rate, and if you are, there are level advantages in this mode, and if you got a pretty high Antelope, you can do some serious carnage. Next, I'd use Mananan SR4 for the explosive rounds. I'd use a rocket launch like Morgan D because it has tracking rockets. Next, I would use the Dragon Shadow, Ophides, I can't pronounce names. Wormhusk Crown for the extra health, and now for Night Stalkers, I would run Vortex Grenades, Marksman's Dodge, Triple Jump, and I would use Way of the Trapper just because of that deadfall. That's pretty awesome whenever you're invading. Next, I'd use Midnight Coup if you have it, or Nightshade, or the Marine. These are all very good choices. Next, I'd run Risk Runner just for that simple perk of Arc Conductor. What it does is, whenever you're taking damage, you take less damage, and also you can turn it back around on your opponents. Now, the other thing is Superconductor, which allows you to possibly shock your opponents and also get ammo back. Again, Morgan D for those tracking rockets, because it has High Precision Frame, which is really, really good, and it also has snapshot sights. Excuse me. Next, I'd use Orpheus Riggs for that instant supers if you can tag enough people. I believe it's 8 enemies. And then, if you're going to be invading a lot, I would recommend using Graviton Forfeit so you can stay invisible for longer and get your melees back faster, so that way you can snare bomb all those guys straight out of spawn and get those pretty nice kills. And now for Arc Striders. I'd use Skip Grenades because you can split up them and get a lot of kills. Then Gambler's Dodge. Then Triple Jump. Next, I'd use Way of the Warrior, which gives you the awesome perks of Combination Blow, Extended Blow, and Combat Flow. These are all amazing for a melee loadout. Next, I'd use the Frigid Jackal, which is a one-shot hit on Guardians if you hit them in the head whenever you're invading, or the Antelope D. Again, the Mananan SR4, or I would use the Polaris Lance. These are both very good scouts. Again, the Morgan D for those tracking rockets. And now for exotics, I'd use Raiden Flux or Wormhusk Crown. And in the future, in Forsaken, they're going to be giving us a new exotic chest armor, which is called the Sixth Coyote, excuse me. Now, what that does is it will give you 2 dodges. So if you miss one of your dodges and you need another one to get closer and get your kills better, then you'll have your extra dodge. Now, let's go discuss strategy. So now that we're going to strategies, the first thing you want to know is where the enemies spawn. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be this way whenever Gambit fully comes out, but whenever we played, they always spawned either in trees and then moved to beach, or they spawned in ruins and moved to trees. They never ever started on beach first. I'm not sure if that's going to be the same in whenever the full version of Gambit comes out, like I said, but that's what I noticed. So, the strategy with this thing is, whenever you go there first, they're going to give it a moment to drop in. So what you want to do is chuck your grenade as soon as you see enemies, just chuck it straight at them, and then see if it hits anyone, because if it does, you'll get like 3 motes easily. Next thing, whenever they switch spawns, you're going to usually end up running right past your bank. So, just run past it and drop it in the bank, which I didn't do here since I didn't have 5, and that's the other thing. I would not deposit any motes until you have at least 5, so that way you can send a blocker over. And again, and with that thing in mind, with having 5, I would take us into strategy number 2, which is I would only drop in blockers at the small blockers, because if you send enough of them over, it'll A, keep them from putting in more motes, and B, it won't be as easy to destroy as one large one versus like 3 smaller ones, if you get what I'm trying to say. The thing about Gambit is trying to be annoying to your enemies, so the more small blockers you put in, the less they can save with their motes and put in for big blockers. And now, how to defeat the Primeval the fastest. Now, there are 2 ways the Primeval can get healed, which can really mess up your game. Number 1 is these wizards that I'm shooting at right now. There will be 2 that spawn with the Primeval, and unless you kill them, the Primeval can heal itself with them. So you want to kill them as fast as possible, and do keep in mind that they have shields, void shields to be specific, and they do heal back pretty fast, so make sure you keep an eye out on them and kill them as fast as possible. Next, whenever an enemy guardian is invading you and he kills you guys, then the Primeval will devour the kills. As you can see, whenever you look at the kill log and the guardian gets a kill, the Primeval will devour the kill and actually heal himself, so you want to make sure that those invaders don't get very many kills, or you kill them before they kill you. That is the most important thing to remember about Gambit. So, you do those things, and you'll end up getting a pretty nice kill, just like this one. Now, whenever you're invading, you're going to spawn in 3 different places, which is right here in the far back right part of the corner of the map, in the middle of ruins, or on the far left side of beach, if I remember correctly. And now, whenever you're invading and you're a hunter, I'd recommend being a gunslinger, having some sort of tracking rocket launcher, and an SMG or a scout rifle, so you can do like this 4-man clip that I got here. And also, I will warn you that the portal's a bit buggy, because you jump through it, like right here, and it didn't go. And also, don't jump to the back side of it. I tried that, and it just doesn't work, even though it looks like it should. And now, for the last little bit of tips, whenever you're shooting for people, make sure you keep in mind what targets, or what cover they've got, because they can just see you, because you're getting traced, of course, by your red flame. And the majority of people will go back and run and hide, so don't be too aggressive and seek them out. But that's all the tips I got for invading. But if I find any others that I forgot to mention, I'll leave them in the comments below. Thank you everyone very much for watching. Please sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you thought this video wasn't done right, or you didn't think I covered something, please let me know in the comments below. Until the next one, guys, this is the Clown Show signing out, and good luck hunting Aldrin come Forsaken tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye now.